What is up, bros? Me, Josh here. In today's video, we're going over the newest episode of Ship of the Week, my series, where I go over the ship that I have had the most fun with playing in the previous week of World of Warships. Now, I know I haven't done this in a few weeks, but I wanted to get back into it because I've been having a lot of fun playing with a few specific ships. One of them being the high-tier German DDs, and this is a really good game I had. And the Z-52, I am loving the high-tier German DDs ever since the bloom effect happened to the USN DDs, where they weren't able to stealth fire. They aren't as, I would say, quite as effective. They're both still very good, but I am absolutely loving the high tier German DDs. I feel like the line is pretty lackluster, getting about tier 8 and under. I feel like the line is very lackluster. I feel like it's just not the best line. I feel like it's definitely a grind, but it's one of those lines that really rewards you in the high tiers and really rewards you being able to basically almost counter every destroyer, maybe outside of the Khabarovs, with like the Z-52 and the high stuff, and the AP is just disgusting. Also, one of my biggest pet peeves in this entire game, guys, Minotaurs are made of paper. If you see a Minotaur, please, for the love of God, shoot at it. Save for $5 a day. You too can save a Mijash and kill a Minotaur and really help win the team. So also, if you guys are playing the Minotaur, be very aware that you're made out of paper and you can be basically destroyed one salvo by anything with higher than 203. So I was super bummed that we had all of those ships with potential shots in that Minotaur, and he was broadside to all those guys, and we weren't able to kill that guy. But anyways, I digress. But if you guys can, help a Mijash out and kill a Minotaur. It's very easy. Minotaur players tend to be very aggressive in the ships. I don't know why. They are just so fragile and can get so very punished. But okay, back to the ship itself. Not me ranting about people not killing Royal Navy cruisers. The German destroyers, what do they excel in? They have the sonar, which is insane. They're relatively fast. They have good torp reloads, as well as fast torp reloads, which is really nice. I run torp reload mod in all these and really have the ability to just pump out a ton of torpedoes and really do a lot of damage. So as you can see, I'm going to stack up some damage pretty quick here in this game and just do a massive amount and really be able to just do a ton of damage. Also, the AP on these things are freaking nasty. If you are close enough, you will 100% destroy broadside cruisers with 4 or 5k salvos, as well as if you are close enough, you can get some citadels on some of the cruisers. So also in this, shooting AP against broadside destroyers is not the worst thing in the world. If you're going against a Gearing, if you're going against a German destroyer, if you're going against a Russian destroyer, you can put massive salvos into destroyers. Like a Gearing, you can get 3-4k salvos, 5k salvos against a destroyer. So a destroyer with 22,000 life, 20,000 life, you're ripping 4 or 5k salvos on this guy. He's gonna get burnt down pretty quick, and you have a massive advantage. If they do really give you any kind of angle, though, your AP is just gonna basically bounce. So it's something to just keep in mind. But the AP is absolutely deadly. As again, torps are really good right here, and we're trying to put as much damage as we can into these two battleships that are on there. Two big fat battleships. The Minotaur is a real problem. That's what I'm really worried about. He is about 10,000, 20,000 life left. But Minotaur, if you've ever played Minotaur, you know if you do not kill it right away, you are going to get absolutely smacked because it's just going to heal everything back. So, kind of the downside of it, but it is all right. So this game, what I love doing on Hotspot is I love taking over BCAP, because what it does, especially if you can check our division, we are taking 2 Z-52s, because TM Grundy, that's his only tier 10 right now with us. So we ran 2 Z-52s and a Des Moines. So basically we had a disgustingly strong anti-DD division. I think the German DDs are probably the best anti-DD destroyers in this game now. I really dislike this line a lot, and now it's, like I said, it's probably one of my favorite high tiers. If right now, in my opinion, high tier, there's probably two consistent roles of ships that are really poor right now, and it is tier 8 battleships and high tier destroyers. There's a lot of high tier destroyers. High tier destroyers are everywhere. It's like 4-on-4, 5-on-5, massive amount of destroyers. So if you can, or if I have the ability to, rolling destroyers at high tiers. It just helps, especially with having a good destroyer, because you can just take out 2 or 3 and then also carry the game with really, really good damage if possible. The more you take out destroyers, the more you can absolutely just crush people. So I've really been enjoying it. I think all destroyers played right are good besides IGN. I still think IGN are very good carry ships anymore. Low tiers, they can do a lot of work, but you're just so RNG dependent on it hitting those torps and pumping out that damage. So this is where it went kind of perfect. They had a pretty aggressive Montana. Well, I know their Frederick is very good. They had a really good division from the clan MIA, a really good clan on North America. So props to those guys. They're really, really good. So I knew we were going to have some trouble. But for some reason, he just wanted to feed me damage here. I don't know why. So I was foaming at the mouth when I saw this potential damage, as well as, you know, a broadside Freddy that close, going to be taking all kinds. We hit the Montana for 1. I think we hit him for 4 or 5. Yeah. We'll take a nice little, what, 50k salvo right here. And then what I was doing is I knew that they had both taken floods and they had no repairs, so I was going to wait for them to turn and basically just start unloading on them. The Montana was broadside, so here we go with the Z-52. Let's chunk him down. That Montana is not going to live. He has no repair anyway, so this is why I always run priority target as well, because I want to know how much. I mean, 3k on a salvo. Yeah, next you're just not going to survive a German destroyer just absolutely dunking on you from that close, that accurate, with that rate of fire. So down goes the Montana. The Frederick is going to follow it right there. Boom. 2 of their big guys, one of their best battleship players, probably not if their best battleship player, just died right there. So that was good to get done, and we jump right back into the lead. And just like that, we're 7 minutes into the game and up to 116,000 damage. That's not bad. That's not bad. We also had some friends of the stream, with Cruiser Quincy, friend of the stream, as well as VG Lance. So it's cool to always play with those guys. Guys, if I ever see you in game, say hello, say how's it going, me Josh, because I love playing with people. If the worst part about it though is if someone's like, hey, remember that game we played? If I don't remember, don't hold it against me. I play a lot of games, so I apologize, but I love playing with everybody. So if you do see me in game, say hello, wave at me, and looking forward to playing with and against you guys. So, but if you do play against me, make sure I win. Let me win, guys. Come on, I need good YouTube videos. So, but anyways, it's always good to play with friends. That's why I love playing divisions. I love playing with my friends. Being able to communicate, it just makes the game more enjoyable. So there we go. The Azumo finally heard me. There's a small delay. Apparently we had killed their aircraft carrier already, so we had a massive advantage now. We have their CV. We have one of their battleships basically just isolated in A cap. The Minotaur's smoke is going to help us, so I know he doesn't have a repair. I think he doesn't have a repair here, so we're just trying to get that fire. And at any angle too, just be sure to use the HE on the German DDs. But it just does such a good job. These destroyers just do such a good job at being able to pump out damage. They're so aggressive, high rate of fire, fast torp reloads. That's what these things have. They have fast torp reloads. So it's pretty freaking awesome. Cruiser Quincy takes down Zhao with his Henry as well on the other side. So it kind of just destroyed this. I think when we took down those 2 battleships, and I completely misjudged this torp launch. So do not give me too much grief here. I completely misjudged it. I thought he was going to go one way, and he went completely the other way, which kind of sucked. But we're still able to farm some damage here. Now, looking at this guy, what I wanted to do, and this is what I always do, is why you're not shooting AP me, Josh, you're in a German DD. It's because I want to force the repair. So many battleships will force the repair on one fire. And there's a nice little salvo from the other Yamato, so he has less health to farm. So basically what I'm trying to do is get that fire. I try to get 1 or 2, see if they'll force the repair. You know, then we can force you to get a sticky flood, sticky fire. And then I was just like, you know what, screw it. It's onto the AP, and there we go. So we're just gonna chunk this nice Yamato down for 2,500 a salvo. So it's like a 4-second reload or something like that. 3,500, almost 3,600 on the Yamato, nonetheless. So yeah, German AP on destroyers. Enjoy it, guys. Farm damage. I know even my div mate was like, "Oh, you get you even get to just farm that guy for damage. That's what you get to do." So he was kind of jealous of that. So 148k damage. This ship has been so fun. It's one of my go-to tier 10s. And trust me, guys, if you are going through that line, it is a pain in the butt getting through a lot of the low to mid tiers. They just are so mediocre in my opinion. Z-23 the tier A, I know some people enjoy that. I just did not, and I didn't really fall in love with this line until tier 9. I'll be honest with you guys. Tier 9 was when this line really kind of I don't know, matured into a fun line. It is just it's just so brutal. There's so compared to the USN destroyers, tier 8 is so competitive for really good DDs with the Benson and the Lo Yang, the premium ship. So honestly, it is just the line is a brutal grind, but trust me, the light at the end of the tunnel with the tier 9, the Z-46 and the Z-52, the tier 9 and tier 10 are definitely worth it. Now, I did not think he was going to touch me this badly, but definitely was not quite. I thought he was actually wasn't going to be able to get the shot off. So we're going to take a nice little 15k Savile. Mikey B's a friend of the stream as well. Gave me a little grief. He was definitely a little bummed that our team was so one-sided. But it's always a bummer to lose a game like this. But when it's kind of anyways, gave a little extra damage. There you go, Mikey. And not much you can really do. I guess it was a trade-off for dunking on his div mate for about, what, 50k or something like that. 15k for 50k. I'll take that any day of the week. So there we go. A GG's. Pretty one-sided. Almost 150k damage. 7 torpits. We got ourselves a kill, a solo base cap, and I think we got an assisted cap too or something like that. But, oh no, just a solo base cap. But anyways, that's it, guys. These ships are fun. Trust me, get to the high tiers, and you will enjoy them. Basically, think of the perfect situation, the perfect scenario for a DD, and that's what the Germans are at high tiers. They're a blast. Enjoy them, guys. That is it for me, though. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Ship of the week is back. Remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.